Hello guys, I am SaiKrishna, IT branch, first semester NIT Raipur. This video is the part of our communication skill project on introspection conducted under the guidance of Dr. Anup Kumar Teware sir. In this video, I am going to ask a few questions which I can ask ourselves every day to get knowledge ourselves. I am using the time wisely. You are using the time wisely, and if the daily actions match your long-term goals, if most of the time goes into learning, improving, and taking care of yourself, you're on the right backtrack. If the most spent on the distract and delay, it's the signals that you rest, not to feel guilt. The time isn't about being busy, is it about your internal? Even the small focused efforts daily means you are using the time wisely. I am talking anything for granted. If you are rarely pause to feel thankful is something being taken granted, and health, parents, peace, youth, time, and opportunities often feels the ordinary only because they are always there. This moment, right, you gone. This value becomes the loud gratitude turns what you have enough. If you can breathe freely, think independently, and choice is your path. You are already have blessing many of people by pray for you. I am employing a healthy perspective. The health perspective means seeing challenges as training or not punishments. It means accepting what you can't control and taking responsibility for what you can. If you often feel stuck to comparison, fear, and negative, your perception may need realignment. A healthy mind focus or more growth and perfect. You don't need a perfect life, just progress based on mindset. I'm living true to myself. You are living true for yourself when you are choosing the reflect your values, not just others expectations. If it constantly penetrated your sing and your voice, this approval you are drafting in your truth. This living authentically and doesn't mean perfect. It's being the honesty, your desire and limit and dream. This the more listening inner voice and the stronger climber you become. I am talking up the morning ready and taking on the day. If you walk up energy courageously and quit determination allegation process. In this morning, we feel heavy, rush, and meaningless. It's not laziness, it's a signal of emotion and goal exhaustion. And meaningful life does not remove the tiredness, but it adds to the race of the race and purpose of walking up and power. I am thinking negative thoughts before uh, fall as a sleep, fell to the sleep. You thought that bedtime matters because they affect your sleep and mood. If you notice that worrying about your future, replaying the mistakes, feeling fear and sad, and it doesn't mean something is wrong with you. I am achieving the goals I have set for myself. This question isn't about success or failure. It's about your goals realistic. You're trying consistently. You're learning more from mistakes. Even slow process till progress growth matters more. Yes, how I am really. This is the one of the world question human have ever asked, and honest the truth is you're the not just one thing. You're your thoughts, but also one who observes those thoughts, your emotions, but also one who learns from them, your past, and but also one who not trapped by it, your dreams. You are one of the haven't said your loud your mistakes, but is also ability to grow behind them. And many people define themselves by marks, remarks, and you can achievements and your failures, and that failures are very important to uh, express to your friends and family friends. So many people surrounding you, they will point out that every failure and they'll say stop to do that work, but it's also roles not identification who are really related by what do you do when one is watching, what hurts you deeply, what makes you feel alive, and what you protect, what you cannot ignore, what you are not finished, what you becoming. And that's not a weakness, that's a power. What worries most about the future? Most future fears that falls into these hidden categories. Fear, fear of failure. What if I try and still losses? Fear is disappointing others. What if I let them down? Fear is being alone. What if one stays? Fear is not being enough. What if never becomes who I am possessed to be? Fear is uncertainty. What is nothing? Everything is changes. Makes the future scare is not time. Isn't lack of control. You worth your worth because your care, your wanted stability, you wanted to suffer. Do you don't want to waste your life? The future feeling big because you are standing at the beginning if of your story, not the end. Instead of asking what is if everything goes wrong, try to ask if what you are growing strong and enough handle whatever you comes. If this is a very last day and my life would have same plans for today. This question isn't means means you to scare you. It means to wake up you. If we are lost day, you are probably won't care about small arguments, ego battles, proving yourself. Fear is a fear of judgments. You won't be care about yourself and love, relationship, partnership, trust, and most of the things and forgiveness. These are all being in our world and being real and gratitude also being present. This question shows the gap between how you live and how you want to live. You don't need live every day and like it's your last that you would be exhausting, but you can live every day like it's matter. You ask yourself, I am postponing happiness, or some days I am silent where I should honesty. I am chasing approval and meaning, a powerful trust truth. You don't need to last day to start living differently. These five questions go straight to the core for of identify fear, purpose and emotional freedom. I will answer the each one of in a deep and slow and thoughtful way. You're not ready to make answers, but a ways that helps you discover your our own truth and taking time regarding this. These are the fastest questions. These are life questions. What time I'm really scared of? Most of the fears is not about thinking itself. They aren't about what you means. For example, fear is being seen as a failure. Fear is rejected. Fear is being a novel. Noble. Fear is speaking. Fear is being judged. Fear, fear for change. Fear is losing control. Fear is loneliness. Fear is being unwanted. Fear is depressed, devastated for and useful connected to your self worth. You needed love. Your sense of safety. Your identity. Here is something important. Fear is does not means weakness. Fear shows where you care the most. Instead of running from the fear, and it's ask what you are trying to protect. Fear is doesn't appears that when you feels understand. I'm holding to something I need to let go of. This might be a past mistakes, a broken friendship, guilt, angry, regret, and version of yourself that no longer fits. Someone who hurts you, someone you out, a dream that you longer you hold the feeling safe because it's familiar. It keeps the past alive. It protects you from uncertainty, but it is also drains your energy, keeps wounded open, block new growth. Letting go doesn't mean not you didn't care. You didn't matter. You letting to go means you choose the peace over the pain. You choose the growth over the fear. You choose the failure over the past. If not now, then when? This question reminds you that waiting forever is also a decision. There is no, there may never be perfect time. Confident success or changes usually comes after being, not before. It reminds that small steps today and more powerful and big plans someday. What matters most of my life could be our family, your education and future, your mental peace, your dreams, your self-respect, and values. What matters the most, whatever still feels important even when the life gets hard. What I am doing about the things that matter most in my life. This is about actions, not just in- intentions. You are yourself. I am putting the efforts into what I ask is important, or I am only thinking about it without doing much. Even the tiny efforts count. Studying a little and being kinder, resting, and when needed to trying again for failing. Who, why doing? Why do I matter? You matter because you are the one of the kind, and no one else has your thoughts, voice, and experience. You affect the people when you don't realize it. Your life has potential even if it feels under nuclear right now. You don't need to prove your worth, and you matter simply because you exist. I have don't in it. I have don't nothing anything later that worth remaining. It doesn't have the something big. I couldn't be. I helping someone. I try again after failing. I am being honesty with yourself, not giving up a hard day. Growing it quit. Many important moments doesn't look impressive, but they change you inside. You are affective people. You even don't know and realized it. Your life has potential even if it feels unclear right now. You don't need to prove your worth. Your matter simply because you are exist. Have have I made something smile today? A smile can come from your kind word, listening patiently, helping a small way, even just being polite. If the answer is yes, you answer not yet tomorrow another. Changes the kindness is never wasted. What I have I given up on. This could be a dream, a habit, a person, or even myself at the same point. Giving up doesn't always means the failure. Sometimes it means you are tried hard or unsure. What matters is asking, did I give up because it's wrong for me, or because stopped believing in myself? When when did I last push the boundary of my comfort zone? This happens when you speak even though you though you are scared. Trying something new. Face a fear. Stand up yourself. Growth always feels uncomfortable at first. If it's been a long time, that doesn't means you weaker. It just means you next brave. Step is waiting. If advice to newborn baby, what would it be? Many powerful answers come from this, like being kind yourself, never stop being courageous, don't be afraid to be different. Your feeling matter. The beautiful part, the advice probably sometimes you also need to hurt right now. What's a small act? Kindness was a once shown that I never forgot. I could be someone being in you. A teacher is encouraging you. A stranger helping you. A friend standing you a hard moment. Small kind leaving big marks on the heart. Reminding them can remind you that godness exists. That you can pass to it it on to how I live, and knowing I did this questionation means scares you. A healthy way to live this truth to appreciate the small moment, saying what you truly feel, not postpone the happiness forever, learning and grow, make mistakes without hating yourself, and knowing the life limit gives the meaningful, not sadness. It remains the life kindly and honesty. What do you need? A change about myself. This isn't about judging yourself, about becoming better gently. Might you think about your habits, your fear, your angry, your overthinking, your self doubts? Trust is built on honesty, consistency, respect, standing on your hard time. Many people may have many friends, but only a few you can truthfully trust, and that completely okay. Who has had great impact on your life? This could be a parent, a teacher, a friend, a grandparent, or your relations having some hurts you but taught some lessons. A person who impacts you most is often one who changes yours, changed how you see yourself, give you strength, or made you think different about life. Would I break a law to say loud one? 21 cut చేసి. Would I break the law to say the loud or one? This question relieves the tension between the law and love. Many people feel that human life, deep relationships are more important than rules. At the same time, the law exists to protect and everyone, and what really matters the asking yourself, and I do believe justice and more important than the personal attachment and another people around you. You answer this value most under the pressure. You it just means your mind is tight or 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 controlled. A climb between the positive reflection and gratitude before sleeping and slow changing in this pattern. I am putting enough efforts of my relationship. This is about blind being kind, listening, giving time, showing care. Don't take you don't need to perfect even small actions. Checking in the help of showing respect mean effort, and what matters is honesty, not comparison. I am taking care of myself physically. This includes like some people who are feeling in love, and this is not a regular time, and eating something, drinking water, and moving the body, doing exercise, and taking the yoga, doing yoga daily day, and resting when we are tired, and taking care of a body is not selfish. It's based on your self-respect. uh, Even improving the most small habits in the progress. I am lettering things I can't control the stress me out. This is stress means it's a very important thing. We should be control about small things, and many people suffer, and not because of problems, it does not because of worry and about these things. They people may suffer because problems, that's because worstly this they can't change yourself, and is this many hands it, if you can't can little because